yesterday, but the wind is really blowing. So the tide is really high. Very, very hard this morning. The wind is blowing like crazy. Well, there's no rubbish here yet. I did manage to get one fish yesterday morning. Let's see if we can get one this morning. Oh, go a bit deeper. The line's getting a bit looser now. Give it time to go down this time. I'm gonna get great shade this time. No mullets or anything yet that I've seen. Anyway, I'll turn you off, turn you back on if something happens. There's the third day in a row coming down here. I think it'll be my last day, although tomorrow is a fantastic day according to the weather. I was thinking of maybe shooting offshore in the morning quickly, but we'll see. I'll do just one more retrieve and then I'll head further down. It doesn't look like much this morning, it's very quiet. Yeah. Just moved, or straight away got picked up by something. I don't think it's a big fish though, but it does like the rocks, whatever it is. I can feel him in the rocks there. Come on, come out of there. Come on, it's going straight into the rocks. Ah! Straight into the rocks, whatever it is. Ah, there he goes, comes up. There he goes along here. Oh! What is this? A goatee! Well, that is a stunning fish. Goatfish. Looks like a goatfish. Maybe you guys can tell me. Look at the pattern on that thing there. Beautiful fish. Absolutely stunning. Hang on to that. So, why did I turn the camera off? I just killed my lure. Yeah, killed my lure. I need a sponsorship. Hanging through so many lures lately. I spotted some baitfish over here. I just had to. She didn't come up anymore. They're very small, so it looks like very small mullet. I don't think it's any of those mackerel. So I'm going to pop down here. Oh, you see when I landed right into them. Hopefully there's something hanging around under those mullets. A lot of them, yeah. Big schools somewhere, you just can't see them too easily. Also over here. Let's see. You know, the other thing that makes a difference in fishing with jig heads and that is the weight of the jig head. A lot of guys want to go as heavy as possible so they can get out as fast as possible, get down as fast as possible. It doesn't always work like that. You want to get the action right, and the action and the current and things like that. So you gotta try and get away with as light and as natural as possible. So the heavier ones don't always make difference. In fact, I catch a lot less with heavier ones. The lighter ones, the more action you get on the lure, the more natural it looks in the water, the better. So don't think you need a massive heavy jig head to get as far out as possible. Sometimes you got to go heavier with currents and things like that, and that's what I take into consideration when choosing jig heads. I generally stick to the round jig heads because I believe they can do everything. You can bounce them off the bottom, you can roll them. I think the darter jig heads or the arrow jig heads, they work, but they're more sort of like open water fishing, and that's from my experience. They get stuck in rocks a lot easier, especially around here. The round one is a bit of an all-rounder, so I generally stick with those jig heads. You know, sometimes the other ones have their what's name, and fishing open water and fast and that, those little arrowhead jig heads work. But generally, if I buy something that I can use all round. That's these little round ball head jig heads. Eagle Claw's got some fantastic ones. It's a very light stuff though for finesse fishing. And then I've got the saltwater range, which is a slightly heavier hook, meant for your 4-inch, 5-inch jerk baits and paddle tails and things like that. Very strong. But around here you just need those little finesse jig heads, you don't need much else there. They come coloured. Most of mine, the colour comes off after a while. I use them so much. Yeah, let me go further down. There doesn't seem to be much around here. Go further down to where those things are. I know, I'm not too sure. I mean, the kingies were all in the one spot the other day, and they were waiting there for the mullet to come around the corner. And maybe I should wait there, but there the mullet jumping out. So let's go. So the mullets have started coming down again. I've seen quite a few shoals of smaller ones. So this is more or less when those fish came in the bite the last 2 days. So as those mullets started coming back, those ones that are hanging around there, they just seem to be hanging around. They're not moving. These ones are coming at a speed here. So I think there's something chasing them. I'm hoping there's something chasing them. Might need. I did pack my bigger rod. I might go back and get something like on a big. I don't know. I like fishing the light stuff. Much more fun. I'm wondering if I shouldn't go. I don't think I brought bigger jig heads, but I did bring other lures. And I do have bigger jig heads. Got them in the front of the car. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes here. If I don't come right, I'll get a bite and I'll go back and get the bigger one. I'll fish the 1/4 ounce jig heads with the 4 5-inch baits and see if I can't entice a bigger GT. Definitely seen them, yeah. I'm back. I've got something here that I think looks like a mullet. That's what they're chasing. This is the Kitech Easy Shiner, the 4-inch. Well, this is a 4.5, I think. Matrix 8-foot, 15-pound boss slick, and I've got a 30-pound leader on there, which I think is too heavy, but it was on there already from when I went offshore. So I'm not going to change it. I'm going to fish like that. Hopefully we can get something big. Check my drag. And my rod straight. Yeah, and it is bright here all of a sudden. And warm. 1/4 ounce Jig Head. This Kitech has got incredible action. A lot of times you don't have to do anything really, just you wind and that's all you do. So let's give it a countdown. Now of course I'm fishing with something different now, so I don't know how long it's going to take to get to the bottom. There come the mullet. Can you see them? There they come. Last time those shoals brought the kingies with them. Let's hope that's the same this time around. Oh, something followed it. Yo, there's something massive down there. I don't know what that is. There's some huge fish down here. That's kingies, huge kingies. There's a massive shoal, probably about 20 of them. Oh, he came in and look at it. Come on. I think that's what they're doing. They're waiting for these mullets. Huge shoal of those big black fin kingies. One of them looked like it was about 10-15 kilos, so come on. I hope they actively feed now and they eat my Kitech. You know, obviously if you're going lighter in braid you're going to get more. I mean in fluoro. Fluoro is very important, the leader. People say you can put normal line and it doesn't really matter, but I'm telling you from my experience the fluorocarbon makes a huge difference. Fish don't see it as easy and you need to try and get away with as light as possible, so I'm thinking that 30-pound here might be an issue, but the only other stuff I've got is 15, so maybe I'll go with a 15. But I'm hoping to catch one of those monster GTs that or whatever it was that I just saw. Fortunately, here comes all the rubbish as well. Should have brought my glasses with. Come on, I gotta eat this thing. Gotta eat it. to that shoulder. Checking the drag again because I got a feeling it's gonna go now. Anyway, I'll turn you off until something happens. I'm on here. Switched over to a glow and it's definitely picked up something decent. I'll have to chase this thing down and I can up here. I can stay there. I took my stuff off. I didn't want to leave it there. I literally just changed over to a glow paddle tail 4-inch. Something smashed me, I think on the first cast. I don't think it's a big fish, although it did take off at a speed. And I also put the 15-pound fluoro on, took off the heavy stuff, so my theory worked. Yeah, it's not really a big one. It's going. Steam train. Yeah, still. Come out of his mouth. Yeah, that's him. Have a look there. Not as big as the other ones, but it's a nice fish anyway. Off he goes. I think that's gonna be about it for me today. Time to go. I think if I'd stuck with the smaller baits, the smaller rod, I would have got my fish, but I'm desperate to catch a bigger fish.